So, Edward, welcome to our Anyvisa Talks. I know you for 4 years now,
Yeah.
almost 4 years, and I always admire your discipline, your approach to business, and finally, I decided that it's time for us to meet outside of business environment, outside of business talks, and talk about life. When did you move to Canada?
I actually got my PR in 2017.
And you told me
And
you have some relatives here. You
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah,
before.
yeah. Before my sister actually stayed in Canada for more than 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so before I moved to Canada, so I visit Canada frequently, almost every year.
Uh-huh.
I just have fun here, go to sightseeing and visit my sister.
Fantastic. So for you, unlike many other clients of ours, it wasn't that kind of cultural shock,
Yeah.
but you definitely learned something when you moved permanently. What was it?
Yeah, so when you as a visitor,
Yeah.
it's always good, right? Because you don't stay here for long.
Yes,
But when you really stay here, they have some challenges. I
of course.
remember that when I stay here and the first winter, I tried to drive my car and
Yeah.
on the ice. My friends told me that it's a black ice. You have to be very very cautious, and I don't realize that, and just have a gear on, and then
Yeah.
I suddenly I'm so afraid because I barely have
Wow.
accidents.
And we see that on the road every
Yeah,
time we
yeah,
have
yeah.
snow. But thanks God, we in Vancouver, we see snow probably what, couple days a year, if not,
Yeah.
maybe a week. That's fantastic. So basically, you avoided that kind of huge cultural shock. But I know that you have kids, and you definitely, um, I guess, have own priorities regarding Canada and other countries in the world. So you consider Canada your home now?
Of course, I got my citizens this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
finally. Yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah. So yeah, and the reason why I choose
Mm.
Canada, as you
Hmm.
mentioned, I had kids, and yeah,
Yeah.
Canada has a very fantastic education system,
Okay.
and yeah, so I choose to create this environment for my kids. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of environment, we're talking about beautiful nature. I travel a lot, and it's very rare I can see something incomparable, as comparable as Canadian environment in terms of this outdoor spaces, ocean, forest,
Yeah.
mountains. You can choose whatever. Especially in Vancouver, you can choose pretty much everything on your bucket list, right? So that's good. In terms of your how you settle here, I admire your success because you work very hard, but also you decided to strike on your own, and that takes courage. So what was that motivation for you not to fit into some system, but tried your own success story, try to write it and try to build it? What's your motivation?
When I have the thinking of moving to Canada, I do a lot of research.
Mm.
I want to create the environment for my family to stay for long
Hmm.
and for good, and so that's why I do take 2 years to do research.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow,
So yeah,
that's
my
serious.
yeah, my
No, that's
background is
serious.
computer, graduate, computer science graduates, and I have
Uh-huh.
more than 14 years, now 15 years
Okay.
in investment advisory. So yeah, I do research and found that maybe the angel investing is a good industry for me to join in. So that's why I start my business here. Yeah, as
So
you mentioned.
basically, as a computer scientist, you basically entered all the parameters around the system, around the program, and then calculation was in favor of Canada.
Oh no, 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 not that's problem. Not that's programmatic. So yeah,
It's
so
easier, right? It's supposed to be
yeah,
easier.
no, when you landed in this land, you will love it. You
Yeah.
don't have the computer to calculate it. You
Yeah.
might
Okay.
embrace it.
Good.
Yeah.
Just trust your feelings.
Yeah, just my feeling.
Yes. Great. And your success is definitely in the area of, like you mentioned, investment based on technical industries, IT sector. What's your business is about? Like, you helping who? People, companies? What's your priority in terms of clientele?
My background, I'm from Hong Kong and more
Okay.
in an Asian country,
All right.
and there is lots of Hong Kong people.
Yeah.
They want to move to Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and there are a lot of Hong Kong people they want to develop their business in Canada as well.
Right.
So I'm the middleman. I'm the
Yeah.
person to guide them to develop the business in Canada. Yeah, so this
Mhm.
is my business. I do, you know, a series of service, provide a guideline for the business. They have to
Right.
come to Canada and help them to success in this country.
To avoid mistakes.
Yeah,
Well, in that case, we kind of in a similar um, adventure or adventure rather. We moving like we helping people to navigate the best path to move to Canada, and you helping companies and their businesses to navigate the best path to Canada
yeah,
to avoid mistakes, because in business mistakes can be very costly,
yes, yes.
very costly. And you travel to Hong Kong. As far as I try to catch you when you're in Canada, you travel to Hong Kong so often. So when you fly into Hong Kong, you're flying back to Canada. What do you consider your home?
Oh, Canada is my home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I traveled almost 6 months every year.
Yeah.
So
So let's say you're back in Hong Kong and you're having tea with some friend, and friend is about to pack things and family and move to Canada. And he has, let's say, 2, 3 months to prepare. What would be the best advice you can give him?
First of all, they have to do more research, even over the internet, and they
Right.
have to a good advisor like
Yeah.
oh, can you seek my help, my advisory or your advisory
Yeah.
on how to stay in Canada,
Hmm.
because Canada is a very diversified culture in different communities.
That's
So
true.
they have to see which community suit their purpose. Yeah.
Right. Let me get a little personal. I know I have my own preferences, how I spend my pastime and sport I like. And what about you? What kind of sport do you like? I know you're a very athletic guy.
Yeah, I enjoy a lot of sports, but
Okay.
in Canada, I do recommend two sports. One
Okay.
is golf,
Of
because
course.
they have very beautiful golf course here.
Yes,
Yeah,
beautiful it is.
and mostly, especially for the people from Hong Kong like me, we
Yeah.
don't have access to that
Right.
resources.
And
So
that's
you've
kind of space.
yeah, so you've come here, you enjoy the golf here,
Yeah.
and also the hockey, the ice hockey, because we have the
Okay.
best team
Do you play?
here. I wish I can. I'm
But
too old to play the
yeah,
ice
but
hockey. Yeah.
you're obviously the good fan of that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, last night we all kind of nerve-wracking
Yeah,
video recording of the game. It just was watching on the
yeah,
screen
yeah.
live. It's just
My
interesting.
kids scream, when they
Oh yeah, the public
lost.
in Canada like to scream on the sport. Yeah, and so golf. You like when you have your clients, your friends come and you
Yeah.
take them for golf game.
Yeah, yeah. I take
Few
them for
rounds.
golf. Yeah, they some of them are professional. Some of them are don't know how to play golf. I just bring them to the pitch and putt.
Yeah,
Yeah, to enjoy the environments and the
yeah,
game. Yeah,
and have some beer.
of course. Yeah,
Also,
after the
Canadian
game. Yeah.
national sport.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons is and beer pubs, and I think on a personal scale, what I like, and let me share that with you. I like the authenticity and variety of the cultural diverse. Pretty much everything. Like you want to go to cultural center, you want to go to theme park, you want to go to
Yeah.
restaurant, and that restaurant definitely, if it's let's say Japanese or Korean or this or that,
Yeah.
we have authentic food, and people from those countries they found that very nice, and they actually stay in line to get it.
Yeah.
It's very interesting phenomenon because like I came to Vancouver from Calgary, and in Calgary, no offense to Calgarians, but like you go to a Japanese restaurant and it's a Chinese guy own it and run it, so that sort of thing. And here you have pretty much like all the nation in the world have some presence.
Yeah.
Do you find the same way?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll tell you a story. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, my family just go back to Hong Kong last month.
Okay.
And when they come back, they said, oh, they just miss the Hong Kong food here, because the food in Vancouver is much yummy than the food in
Oh,
Hong Kong.
really?
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
yeah, because all the materials, all
Yeah.
the food materials here are
Right.
so fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
That's
so they
true.
can make a very good cuisine.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So we are
Well,
so fortunate to have that.
Very
stay here.
fortunate, and that's very nice place to stop. And thank you, Edward, for coming to our show.
My
And
pleasure. Yeah.
This is very nice to know you a little bit deeper.
Yeah. So
Thank
play golf next time.
Play golf next time. Okay, and then you
Okay.
play tennis with me. Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care.
We hope you liked today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. And today's show was with Edward Chu, the great guy, the great gentleman, and the great family man as well. And one of the best people I met in Canada by far. So description of his businesses, his personal links are below in description. But don't forget to like our channel, to subscribe to it, share with others, and definitely stay safe by watching it.